I want to share some big news with you, and it has to do with this. The 2023 Ford F-150 Tremor now has a V8, which is actually a standard engine. Is it great news? Yes. Is it also bad news? Yes. Why? Well, I'll explain in this video. The reason why I'm saying it may be bad news is because prices of all vehicles, and especially really popular pickup trucks, the prices are going up, and it will be the case here. This is not an expert buyer's guide because for 2023, the Ford site does not have the latest configurator yet. So I cannot show you details of everything that has to do with the F-150 for the upcoming 2023 model year. But what I can do is show you how this compares for 2023 against some of the competitors, and also talk about some other off-road versions of the F-150, and also some of the other off-road versions of trucks like the Ram, the GM trucks, Toyota, and Nissan. And this is enabled by the order guide that's available to us via F150gen14.com forums. This is the latest information on 2023 F-150 trucks, and this was published, and there are several other videos and reports about this which were a little bit confusing, so I want to clear up some confusions and tell you what's new for 2023 on the F-150, and also focus on off-roading because this is a very popular trend still. So for 2023, Ford will be offering this, the F-150 Rattler. What is this? Is this a snake? Well, kind of. This was announced some time ago, actually several months ago, but now we have pricing for this. The Rattler F-150 will be available as a crew cab, is the way you see here, or the shorter super cab version of the F-150. You have to get a 2.7-liter twin-turbo EcoBoost to get the Rattler package, but it's meant to be more of an off-road ready XL-based, which is their work truck-based off-road vehicle. So you get tires, you get rear locker, you get some skid plates. It's almost an FX4 package, but not quite. But you also get rear dual exhaust tips. So it's supposed to be a little bit of an appearance, but also very functional truck. And you're probably going to ask me, Andre, all right, that's nice. How much is it going to cost? Well, the package itself will cost, for the Rattler, will cost $1,810 because it also requires you to buy a hitch. I'm not sure why, but okay, that's great. So $1,800 for the Rattler package. And for 2022, the base XL F-150 with a 2.7 and four-wheel drive is, let me show you, is it about $42,000, $43,000. This is before any discounts, and actually right now you can't really find discounts on pickup trucks. So add about $1,800 to this, and also add probably another adjustment for the new model year. Every manufacturer generally raises prices due to many different factors. In fact, we have information that Ford will be raising prices around $800 for work trucks for 2023. So you're looking at like 44 grand-ish for a Rattler truck at the lowest level. Is it good or bad? Well, let me know in the comments below. That's what Ford will be offering. But I also wanted to show another thing that's happening for 2023, which is the Heritage Edition models of the F-150. This is going to be available. This is basically celebrating 75 years of the F-Series. It goes back all the way towards the F1 truck when the F-Series was born 75 years ago. And it's going to be available in the following colors: Race Red, Atlas Blue, Antimatter Blue, Avalanche, midsection, and Area 51 colors. So there are some new colors coming in to the 2023 lineup. The Heritage Edition is going to be this two-tone where the top matches the bottom, and then you have different colors also in the middle. Although this will be pricey. So I said good news and also bad news. So the good news, the Heritage Edition is pretty cool looking, I think. The bad news is that package costs $1,975, but it also requires you, first of all, to get an XLT, and then also it requires one of the higher group packages to add more equipment for a total of $5,600. Yes, so if you want to celebrate 75 years with Ford and buy one of these trucks, it'll be pricey. But let's go back. Let's go back to the Tremor. So let me go back here to the Super Crew, which is the crew cab, and take a look at the Tremor. I'll change the bed size because the Tremor is only available with a 5.5-foot bed. And this is for 2022, by the way. This is 2022 numbers. I'm not showing you 2023 because it's not available yet. The base price was that plus destination, so it's about $56,000 for a Tremor currently. But it was only available in the EcoBoost twin turbocharged V6. So the great news is that a lot of us still like V8 engines, and V8 remains in the Ford lineup, in the Ram lineup. Nissan is offering a V8, and of course GM is offering V8s. So if you're tired of hearing about lightning trucks and electrified vehicles, I think this is great news. So let me show you what's happening. So this truck will be available as a base model Tremor with a 5-liter Coyote V8. So the power ratings, it doesn't look like they're changing power ratings, so the power ratings will be the same. The engine options across the entire lineup of the F-150 will be the same, starting with the 3.3-liter natural aspirated V6, of course the 2.7 I mentioned, the 3.5 EcoBoost, the hybrid F-150 will be there, the V8 will be there across their lineup, and now it's in the Tremor. So basically what you're getting is, I would say, kind of a budget Raptor. Because the Raptor R is also coming. You saw videos that we did about that. Raptor R base price will be close to $109,000. So if you don't have $109,000, if you haven't ordered the Raptor R, you probably won't get it, and very few people will probably get it because it's so difficult to get. Just in general, just forget about the price. You have to be on a waiting list. So this could be a really, really interesting budget Raptor. How much? Well, the information we have right now, I showed you where 2022 pricing was. It started about 56-ish. For 2013, the Tremor will start close to 60 grand. Yes, so the price goes up. Still, you're getting bigger tires, basically 33s, all-terrain tires. You still have lots of skid plates. You have an optional Torsen front limited slip differential that adds a little bit more money to your Tremor package, but still are available. You have all the, of course, the design, the orange accents, the interior, and you can still, of course, option it up from there into the $75,000 range. You can go nuts with your Tremor also, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me, because if you wanted to go nuts with pricing, just get a Raptor. But those are the biggest changes for 2023. I'll do another video whenever the configurator comes online for Ford, but I just wanted to show you briefly how this compares against competition. So let me wrap up with this. The Ram Rebel still around for 2022 and we think beyond. Starting price for a V8 Rebel is around $56,475. So once again, highly competitive. Still the Hemi is still there for 2022 at least. Once again, off-road ready truck with big all-terrain tires, lockers, skid plates, all that stuff. And I think the styling is spot on. GM, let me make this bigger for you. GM, the Trail Boss returns, of course, for 2022 and beyond. They're adding a turbocharged engine option for it. Pricing is fairly attractive at $51,295 if you consider what you're getting. This is a custom version, which is a lower trim level of the Trail Boss. You're still getting, a suspension lift, skid plates, G80 automatic mechanical locker. You get all the goodness of an off-road truck. V8s are still available. Even a diesel is available. So a diesel Trail Boss will be available as well. So lots of options. I think that's really great news in general. Toyota with the Tundra TRD Pro is positioned as a premium vehicle. because it's fully laden with options, and also it has a hybrid. That's the only way you can get a Pro. I would compare the Pro to the Tremor because they have similar tires, similar clearances, similar capability off-road, although the Pro is positioned a little bit higher on the luxury scale. And finally, there's also another value proposition, which is the Titan Pro-4X, starting at about $53,495 for a V8 powered off-road ready package with a Nissan truck. So that's still available and still around. So lots of goodness, I believe. I think Ford listened to us, the customers, and you, the customers. We wanted the V8 Tremor, we got it. The EcoBoost Tremor will still continue on. So I think that's a lot of goodness, but the flip side of the coin is that the pricing is going up. And I think that has to do with demand. I think a lot of you guys are still like buying off-road vehicles, off-road trucks, and manufacturers are trying to build as many as they can, but they can also charge a lot of money for it. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Come back to alltfl.com for everything automotive, one-stop shop right there. Thanks a lot.